Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty and NCAA Football 2006. Tonight we got our final Week 12 matchup of the season, folks. We got the Southern Utah Thunderbirds, number 7 team in the land, 8-2 on the year, traveling to Greeley, Colorado to take on the 20th ranked Northern Colorado Bears. They're 6-3 on the season. This is a nationally televised broadcast. Let's take a look at the matchup real quick. Number 7 offense for Southern Utah. Number 20 offense for the Bears. Bears have the number 3 defense. Thunderbirds have the number 1 defense in the land. So, should definitely be a pretty interesting matchup. See if any of the offenses can get anything going against some really tough competition on the defensive front. The only differences between these defenses is the turnover differential. The Bears don't really get a whole lot of takeaways. So, that'll be something to look out for in this game. But if you look all the way down their rankings, they're all almost identical. Their passing offenses aren't that great, and the rush defense is a little bit worse than their pass defense. But yeah, should be a fun one, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, it's a Pac-10 game, and it is most likely going to be crazy. All right, we are sharing the Discord. Go ahead and slap the like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new, and join that Discord community to get yourself on the field for next season, folks. There's a link in the description below. Hope to see everybody in there. Let's take a quick look at the Pac-10 standings before I get ahead of myself here. Now, I believe it's a 3-way tie at the moment. If it'll load, that'd be great. There we go. Alright, so technically it's a 2-way tie, but if Southern Utah wins it, it will be a 3-way tie at the top of the Pac-10. Northern Colorado, they don't have a shot at the Pac-10 title, so it's potentially a 4-team race here. Even with Cal Poly losing yesterday to San Diego, they still have a shot, an outside chance. Yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's do this. I'm ready. Jay Washington in the chat. What's going on? Say you double stack Rivers. What's going on, buddy? Did we miss you? Of course. Alright, let's see. Bears, let's see what uniforms we can wear here. Let's go with the blue. Alright, let's do this. Now, I did keep the difficulty on varsity for this computer matchup. Thunderbirds are without C.J. Moreland for the rest of the season, so that's a big hit to their secondary. But the Bears' secondary is hit even worse, with Angel Hernandez out for, I believe, the rest of the season, as well as McGee, their number 3 cornerback. Marvin Joseph in the chat. Tom Schaefer. Zachary Joseph. What's going on, buddy? Congrats on your first punt return touchdown in your career. Chaos Driven, my brother, in the chat. What's going on, guys? This is it. Final game of Week 12. After this, we have Week 13, Week 14, and 15. And then after that, Conference Championship Week, and then bowl season, folks. We are getting there. Appreciate you guys' patience while I don't have a set schedule for streams due to my personal life situation. But, here we go. Bears on for the return. That is Jada Streets getting it to the outside. Jada Streets down the sideline. Opening kickoff. Jada Streets is going to take this all the way for the Northern Colorado Bear touchdown. What a way to start the game. Oh, my goodness. Jada, say it ain't so, baby. 98-yard touchdown return. Unbelievable. Slight delay on the Bear sound. It'll get there. Wait for it. Wait for it. 1 second. There it is. Extra point up and good. Bears on top 7-0. Oh my goodness. What's going on, Audrey? How are you? Future in the arena? Yeah, sir. Arena football will be back. Don't you worry about it, Tom. It'll get there. All right, so Southern Utah set to return the kickoff. 10 seconds into the ball game. Going to see Jaquan Freeman and Prince McCutcheon, the two junior wide receivers, back deep to return. And this is going to be Jaquan Freeman. Impact wide receiver, gets it up to the 19-yard line. And we'll finally take a look at some players. Southern Utah's offense, there it is. Nicholas Hall leads the way. Alex Stars is back up. He also plays some receiver. In the backfield, Cameron Matthews and Harris Gurley. At fullback, Brandon Lee. The receivers, we just talked about them, Jaquan Freeman and Prince McCutcheon. They're both juniors, as Hall takes a quarterback draw up the gut for a few yards. At tight end, true freshman Dwayne Haynes, number 44. And at right guard, junior Brandon Redd, number 72. Number 7 ranked offense in the country, 479 yards per game. And they're going to go draw play. Harris Gurley, he was the front runner for the Heisman for a while, and he gets a big gain right there up the middle. And we're going to tack on 5 yards from, I believe that was Deacon Cooper. Here's the defense. Jack Marius, Tech Theratrax, the number 1 corner. Angel Hernandez is done for the season due to injury. Deacon Cooper is at free safety, number 8. And at strong safety, Bully Cooper, number 9. One game tonight, yes sir, this is the final game of week 12. All in the shotgun, first down from the 43. They're going to go option. Nice fake pitch, pitches it out, and that is, who is that? Was that Brandon Lee? Yes it is, that's the junior fullback. And he will get 2 yards. But after the game, we're going to take a look at, obviously, Week 13's slate of games. We'll take a look at the new top 25, the Pac-10 standings, all the conferences, of course, Heisman watch list, all that fun stuff. So stick around after the game. Here is an off-tackle carry. Harris Gurley in the open field. He's got burners and all the way out of bounds at the 31-yard line. There's going to be some electric plays here tonight. I can just feel it. Shout out to my brother. 1 week without smoking. I like it. Keep going, man. You got this. Resist the temptation. 2 tight ends set for Nicholas Hall. Nobody can hear the play. It's a raucous crowd here in Greeley, Colorado. Here's the toss out to Gurley down the sideline. Harris Gurley still going. Pushed out around the 7 by Bully Cooper. He's up to 63 yards on 3 carries already in the first quarter. So far, it's special teams showing up for the Bears and the ground attack for Southern Utah. First and goal from the 7. Single back set, that's Cameron Matthews. 2 tight ends. Brandon Lee, the fullback, is in at tight end as well. Here's Hall, and he pitches it out, and Matthews couldn't get in. Hall probably should have kept it himself. I think he would have scored for sure. That is a pickup of 6 yards for Cameron Matthews, the junior halfback. You calling a shootout, Zachary? I like it. Goal line set. Look at how small Gurley is. Doesn't matter. Punches it in. Touchdown, Southern Utah. And we're going to tie it up with an extra point here. Nice little 1-yard touchdown run for the little fella. The little engine that could. Johnson on for the extra point. It is up. And it is good. All right, let's see if Southern Utah's kickoff team can actually do their job. Maybe a little kick coverage, maybe a little tackle here or there. You know. Possibly get a hand on the return man for once. Darius Mitchell, the senior halfback, and Jada Streets, the sophomore halfback, back deep to return it. Looks like they kicked it to Streets again, maybe. Yes, that is Jada Streets. He's a burner. Former two-star athlete gets it up to around the 21-yard line. Let's take a look at the Bears' offense before they score instantly. Aiden Davis is the starting quarterback. He's backed up by Darrell Statz. In the backfield, we have an entire army. Eric Taveras, Darius Mitchell, Double Stack Rivers, Jada Streets, and Tyler Rocky with Gavin Brady at fullback. And here is Double Stack Rivers. He's got the first down and then some, carrying Bill Stevens, the free safety. The rest of the offense, Howard Bresnagale and Darren Van Buren, the true freshman standout receiver, leads all Discord and subscriber players in receiving yards this season. At tight end, Smokey Callahan. Left tackle, Mike Heath. Will Jefferson at right. And Sebastian Hernandez at center. All of those linemen are All-American. And here's Aiden Davis taking the speed option, getting the first down. My goodness, that was too easy. And here's the defense that's getting shredded on this drive. Jericho Stevens and Audrey Ann, the true freshmen, are both the defensive ends. Adam Joseph at D tackle. The All-American middle linebacker, Logan Tyler. CJ Moreland, the corner, is out for the season. So we're going to see a lot of Bill Stevens, Emmanuel Wise, and Bryce King in the secondary as Davis somehow pitches that out to Tyler Rocky, and the sophomore gets the first down. Bill Stevens goes down to an injury to his elbow. Crockett Athlete in the chat. What's going on, Crockett? So now we're going to see Emmanuel Wise get the snaps at free safety. Bryce King is the impact strong safety. Shotgun set, and they go read option, and that is snuffed out from the start. Jericho Stevens with a big tackle for a loss of 6 on the play. Number 1 defense in the country, allowing just 229 yards per game. That is amazing stuff right there. Davis in the shotgun again. He'll look to throw it this time. And he will. It's Smokey Callahan, the junior tight end, up to around the 40-yard line. And he gets all those yards back that Davis lost on the read option play on first down. At third down and 10. Jada Streets in at halfback, number 5. There's 3 receivers, and Smokey Callahan, the tight end, is on the right. Davis, quick pass right side, overthrows Jada Streets. And we're going to see a UNC punt from the 40. Johnny Legursky, sophomore, on for the kick. Back deep to return. It looks like they're going with a safe return here, so it might be Jaquan Freeman and Emmanuel Wise, possibly. It's hard to tell. There's Legursky's punt. That's a skyrocketing punt. Oh, my goodness. And it's deflected away. Fumbled by Southern Utah. I'm not sure who got it. It looks like the Thunderbirds recovered. But what a dangerous play that was. Somebody's got to yell poison. Get your players away from the ball. Thunderbirds will start the drive from their own 12-yard line. Nicholas Hall in the shotgun with Cameron Matthews at halfback. Hall looking to throw. Finds his fullback. That's Brandon Lee. And he gets no gain on the reception. Lee with over 1,000 yards rushing last season, but the switch for the Thunderbirds offense to the Northwestern playbook has pretty much negated the fullback position. So we will be seeing Lee at tight end like we are here on this play on the left side. He's got several plays where he's in there at tight end. Deep shot to Jaquan Freeman out of bounds. Quarterback led him just a bit too far. Possibly a quick 3 and out here for Southern Utah. It's 3rd and 10. Alex Darr is in the slot on the right side of the screen. That is the number 2 quarterback. All to throw it. All day to throw. And finds Alex Darr near the sticks, but he did not get a good stop for the Bear defense. A pickup of 9. They're going to punt it away again. I'm a effing problem in the chat. What's going on, brother? Hope you are doing well, buddy. I don't know if you missed the opening kickoff, but you got to go rewind that and take a quick gander, all right? Fair catch. Tyler Rocky at the, was that the 36-yard line? Yes, it is. You see the Bears offense take the field again. See if they get something going. Aiden Davis under center with Smokey Callahan at tight end. And Davis will drop back to throw it. Pressured, he is going to be dropped. And that was Doolin, outside linebacker, with a loss of 5 on the sack. This defense has been just so nasty this season, getting to the quarterback. Davis in the shotgun now. Doesn't look like he's got any running backs. So 5 wide receiver set. Jada Streets is in the slot on the right side. Here is Howard Bresnagale, I believe. And it is. He will pick up maybe 4 or 5 yards. 3rd down and 11 upcoming from the 35-yard line. And we got 40 seconds to go in the first. Now Darrell Stats is in at quarterback with Streets next to him. Stats, not the greatest thrower in the world, but he can move. And Darren Van Baren's going to cough it up. It's recovered by Southern Utah going down the sideline. The Thunderbirds are going to have a scoop and score. Touchdown, Southern Utah. They take the lead. My goodness. Van Baren, the freshman, phenom, wide receiver, coughs it up. And I believe that's the number 4 cornerback on the roster. I don't even know his name, but he scoops it up and he takes it the distance. You love to see it. Johnson on for the extra point, make it a 7-point ball game. Kick is up, and it is good. We'll see another return here from Jada Streets and Darius Mitchell. And see if the offense can possibly hold on to the football this upcoming drive. They're going to kick it to Streets again from the 1-yard line. And Streets dropped at around the 17. Davis in the shotgun. I believe that is Darius Mitchell at halfback. Gavin Brady at fullback. Davis to throw it. And that is going to be dropped by Darius Mitchell. Not the most sure-handed running back in the country. Leads all subscribers and Discord players in career fumbles. That could be due to the fact that, he returns a lot of kicks. He was getting a lot of carries. And there's a 2 or 3 yard run for Aiden Davis. Might be the final play of the first quarter. It's 3rd down and 7 as we head into the second quarter with Southern Utah on top 14-7 in Greeley, Colorado over the Northern Colorado Bears. Exciting first quarter. A lot of good plays from the opening kickoff to some great runs from Harris Gurley. We got a scoop and score. And the Thunderbird defense back in business here. 3rd and long. I formation set. Double stack Rivers in at halfback. And they're going to go triple option. Davis pitches it out. Double stack's got the first down and then some, running a man over, but there is a flag for a holding. And it's coming back. That'll make it a 3rd and 16 situation for a team that primarily likes to run the football. Of course, why wouldn't you like to run the football when you have literally like 200 running backs on your roster? Tyler Rocky is in at halfback now. Davis to throw, pressured, he is sacked again. And that's Doolin, his 13th sack of the season. And he just bulldozed I believe that was Mike Heath, the All-American tackle. Oh my goodness. Darren Van Buren in the chat. What's up, buddy? 4th down and 21 upcoming. They're going to punt it away with Johnny Legursky. 40 punts in his career, along with 64 with a 46-yard average. That is pretty good for a college kicker. Punting it from 5 yards deep in his own end zone. And gets it up to midfield. And there's Jaquan Freeman up to around the 48-yard line of Northern Colorado. Defense is the difference maker. Yes, sir. #1 defense in the land. It's pretty tough to do anything against the Thunderbird defense. Shotgun set for Southern Utah. Brandon Lee is in there at fullback on this play. Harris Gurley at halfback to the left of Hall. And Alex Starr in the slot. And they will go play action. Hall over the middle and overthrows this man. He was hit. A little bit of miscommunication here in this loud stadium. Conference rivalry game. Crowd just going crazy. Two tight ends set. Cameron Matthews at halfback. Harris Gurley looks to be in the right side of the screen. And Hall finds his man, Jaquan Freeman. He'll pick up 8 yards on the left sideline. His first catch of the game. Southern Utah looking to continue their drive, maybe get a 2-score lead here. They need 1 yard. Goal line set. They're going to toss it out, and Gurley is denied. Huge play for the Bear defense. A loss of 5. Bears are showing that their defense is legit as well. And Brazil going to have to punt it away. 21 punts on the season, along with 54 inside of the 20. Can he make it 5? And he will, oh my goodness, ran into the end zone with it. So not a really good net average on that punt. 4:43 to go in the first half. What can the Bears do? Can they get down the field, tied the game up? Gavin Brady is in the zone at fullback. Don't see that too often. Huge hole opened up by Gavin Brady, and Aiden Davis picks up 17 yards. My goodness gracious. That was a thing of beauty. With a win here tonight, Thunderbirds would be tied. It would be a 3-way tie for the Pac-10. Bears looking to play spoilers. And here's Darius Mitchell. He'll pick up maybe 3 or 4 yards up the gut. And it's 2nd and 7. Hope everybody had a great week this week. Hope you're having a good weekend so far as well. College football is on right now. I'm surprised any of you are here watching this instead. But, you know, go Hurricanes. This is a really awkward play, but Tyler Rocky's in the open field. Okay, Tyler. All the way to the 46. Good run. Gavin Brady got the handoff and pitched it to him. That was just awkward, but they made it work. It looks like Bill Stevens is back out on the field for Southern Utah, so that's good news for that secondary. Just 26 total passing yards in this game for both teams combined. Davis hands it off, and that is Mitchell getting a yard. Bill Stevens on the stop. And they actually said he only got back to the line of scrimmage. That's a feels bad. What week is this? This is the final game of Week 12. So for the regular season, we got Week 13, 14, and 15 left. Then we have conference championship games, which we should only have the ACC if Bryant gets in there. Here's a nice pitch out to Jada Straits, and he'll pick up 6 yards as a flag for a face mask. That's a first down. That was on Doolin, who has a couple sacks in the ballgame. Yeah, I think if Bryant can get into the ACC title game, we'll have that one. We'll have the SEC championship game and then the Big 12 title game. So 3 games involving our schools. And then we'll have bowl season, which everybody's got in the bowl season so far. Nice run here, nice little option. I believe that was Tyler Rocky, if I'm not mistaken, who received the pitch, and the Bears closing in on the red zone. They're at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. You can multitask, Marvin. Nice. What game are you watching, Marvin? And they're going to hand this off. Jada Streets is going to get 9 yards. He's having himself a pretty good game so far. Bill Stevens again on the stop. He is all over the field right now after he suffered that minor injury in the first quarter. Seven-play, 68-yard drive, 2.5 minutes off the clock. Darrell Stats in at quarterback. He's going to take off. He can move. Darrell Stats is in for the touchdown for Northern Colorado. Just carried the defender on his back for the 12-yard scamper for the junior quarterback. Johnny Legursky on to tie things up at 14 all. With 2:12 to go in the first half. And it is good. 14-14. That was an 8-play, 80-yard drive. 2:31 off the clock. The Bears happy. Bears fans are happy. The players are excited. We got ourselves a ball game in Greeley, Colorado. Legursky on to kick it off. Thunderbirds with plenty of time to get something going here before the half is over. And this will be Prince McCutcheon, the junior. Gets it up to around the 21, 22-yard line. Time possession being dominated so far by Northern Colorado. Hall in the shotgun, 4-receiver set. Harris Gurley is in at halfback. And they will hand it off to him up the middle. Harris Gurley still going, picks up 16. Good run for the freshman. He's got 6 carries, averaging 12.3 yards per carry. Oh my goodness. Not a bad day at the office. 6 carries, over 70 yards. Pretty decent. It's all right, you know. Less than 2 to go. Matthews in at halfback. They'll hand it off to the junior. He's got a lot of space in front of him. And he's brought down finally by Tacteratrax at the 48-yard line. Good start to this drive so far for Nicholas Hall in the offense. Thunderbirds actually have an outside shot at getting to the national championship game. They need a lot of teams to lose in front of them, though. Well, even with 2 losses, they are number 7 in the country as Hall takes a deep shot right side, and it is dropped by Brandon Lee, the big fullback. Not too often do you see the big fella go deep downfield. Now they'll come out, 2 tight ends set. Matthews in at halfback again. And they will go play action. Hall, right side, nice deflection. And that was Darius Mitchell, the halfback, out there playing some corner. And he swats it down, 3rd down and 10. Crowd getting crazy. 5 wide receivers set for Nicholas Hall, the sophomore. And he's got all day to throw. Goes right side. Finds his man wide open. That's Prince McCutcheon for the first down. Move the chains. 1:20 to go. All 3 timeouts left for both squads. Look at Hall's numbers for the season. 21 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Quite a few of those things this season. but he's working through it. Call to throw again. Pressured. He's going to try to take off, and he's brought down very quickly at the 40. That's a loss of 4. That was Simpson on the stop, one of the freshman linebackers for this much improved defense from Northern Colorado. Number 3 defense in the land. I don't know what they were last season, but it was not very good. Direct snap. Miles Dawkins calling the plays out here again. Harris Gurley up the sideline inside the 30 to the 28. He's got 86 yards on 7 tries with a touchdown. And it's 3rd and 2. Thunderbirds with 1 timeout left. If it was me, I'd go with a triple option attack on this play. But it's not me, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. Goal line set. They're just going to go play action. Jaquan Freeman's wide open. He goes to the other side of the field, and nobody's home. And there's a flag for pass interference on one of the Cooper twins, and they will catch a break. They gain 11 yards off the penalty, and they are now inside the red zone. Michael Hops, head coach for Northern Colorado, not happy on the sideline. First and 10, 4 receivers set. Gurley in at halfback. And they'll hand it off to him. Gurley up the left sideline and in for the Thunderbird touchdown. Untouched. His second score of the game. He's over 100 yards in the first half. Great blocking on that left side. Look at that pancake. Oh my goodness. Jaquan Freeman just laying out Jack Marius Tacthera tracks like he's nothing. And it is now 21-14, back to a 1-touchdown lead. Another solid drive, 8 plays, 68 yards. Bears will have about 45, 46 seconds with all 3 timeouts remaining after the return, if they do in fact return the kickoff. There is the kick, and who's going to get it? It's Jada Streets again. He returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Doesn't get this one, though, up to the 18. That was a very quick return. My goodness. Only took 2 seconds off the clock. So 50 seconds, 3 timeouts for the sophomore quarterback, Aiden Davis. I formation set with double-stack Rivers in at halfback. And they will go triple option. Davis pitches it out, and it's fumbled, and who got it? It's Southern Utah. Oh my goodness. What a costly turnover at the 13-yard line. I believe it was Jericho Stevens who recovered it. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, Tom, take it easy, buddy. Play action for Nicholas Hall. He's going to take off, and Hall is dropped at the 5-yard line. Huge tackle. They're going to go no huddle. They're 86% in the red zone this season. 45 trips, 33 touchdowns, 6 field goals. And Hall, play action again. Sets his feet, throws it, and nobody's home for that one. He does knock over the little pylon in the back corner, though. Outstanding accuracy. 3rd down and 2. This is a huge play for the Bear defense. Their offense put them in a bad spot. Watch for the off-tackle run from Gurley to the left. And they will throw it. Oh, no, he's going to take off. And a huge stop for the Bears. 4th down and 4. My goodness. Tom Schaefer with a super chat. Appreciate you, buddy. We all rock. You rock, man. Have a great weekend, bro. And they're letting the clock run out here. They will call a timeout. Field goal will make it a 10-point ball game. Might be 1 second left on the clock after the kick by Johnson. 24-yard try. It is up and good. 24-14 is the score. 2 seconds left. I would just squib kick this. Keep it away from Jada Streets. Unbelievable that the Bears coughed it up at their own 13-yard line like that and allowed Southern Utah to get a 2-score lead over them. And Johnson boots it deep. Who's got it? This time it's Darius Mitchell who's going to kneel it down. 1 second left. Just run the football, hold on to the ball, and go into the half down 10 points. The Thunderbirds do receive the third quarter kickoff. Goal line set. Most likely just a handoff to double stack Rivers. It is. And he's got it up the middle. Gets the first down. Nice run. Pickup of 11 as we head into the half. Thunderbirds on top 24-14 over the 20th ranked Northern Colorado Bears here in Pac-10 play. Our final game of week 12. Freeman and McCutcheon back to return the kickoff. Legursky boots it, and we are underway in the third quarter. Here is Prince McCutcheon, and he'll be dropped. He fumbles the football. It is recovered by Southern Utah, and it's a flag for clipping. That play was an absolute disaster. Emmanuel Wise called for the clipping. Boy, oh boy. They will start their drive at their own 8-yard line. Not an ideal spot. 2 turnovers for the Bears in the first half. That's the biggest difference in this ball game so far. Hall in the shotgun. 1 tight end. That's the freshman Dwayne Haynes. And Hall is hit as he throws. Incomplete pass. Very risky play call here. I'd like to see him give the ball to Gurley, who has been dominating so far. Over 100 yards rushing on 9 carries, I believe. Second down and 10. And this time they will hand it off to Gurley, who breaks a tackle, but Bully Cooper lays him out. Still picks up 5 yards. 3rd and 5 coming up. Crowd trying to get behind their defense. I know they can get louder than that. 2 tight ends set for Hall, looking to throw it, and he is going to be dropped for the sack. Huge play for the Bear defensive front. This blows by Harris Gurley and Brandon Redd. My goodness. Loss of 7 on the play. Bears get a much needed stop. They'll get the ball back in pretty good field position. And a pretty good kick. All the way to midfield. Here's Tyler Rocky. Good field position up to the 37-yard line. 38. A 12-yard return from the sophomore Tyler Rocky. I formation set. Gavin Brady is in the zone. The pitch is out to double stack. Great block by Howard Bresnagale, and double stack Rivers is gone. Touchdown, Northern Colorado. My goodness, the blocking on the left side was just outstanding. Double stack found a second gear right there, and he was just gone. And that'll close the gap. We'll have a field goal ball game. Now, if it comes down to a field goal at the end of the game, I like Northern Colorado's chances. Johnny Legursky A much better kicker than Johnson for Southern Utah. 24-21 in the third quarter. Feels like the Season 1 game. What was the final in the Season 1 game, Jay? Hit us with some facts, homie. I appreciate you. Legursky on for the kickoff. And it's a good one. Prince McCutcheon from 3 yards deep. And he's going to run a couple guys over. It gets brought down around the 19. Just when you were starting to worry about some computer shenanigans again. Oh my goodness, Marvin. It's a good game, man. I'm loving it so far. Shotgun set for Hall. Gurley in at halfback from the 19. Hall will go quarterback draw. Breaks a tackle. Hurdles a man. Still going. Gets near the first down marker. And that was a pickup of about 9.5. So second down in inches. Northern Colorado won the game 17-10 in Season 1. Nice. Yeah, I can't remember that far back. I can barely remember Week 11 from this season. Same formation for Southern Utah. And Hall will throw it. And Gurley's going to lose some yards here. And it's a flag for holding. Back him up, coach. On Washington, one of Jay's cousins. I don't know. Regear Productions in the chat. What's going on, man? Head coach for Southern Utah. Represent. Hall going to hand it off to Gurley. Look out. He's going to have the first down. What a back juke. Up past the 30. Oh, my goodness. 122 yards for Harris. He's just been outstanding this season. He had a couple games in the middle of the year where he got shut down, but other than that, he's really just been dominating every defense that he's come against. 2 tight ends set for the T-Birds. Hall going to go right side. Prince McCutcheon for maybe 5 yards on the catch for the junior receiver. Out of the shotgun with Cameron Matthews at halfback. Again, 2 tight ends. They're going to go speed option. Hall pitches it out. Matthews breaks 1 tackle. Can't break the second from Tactera tracks. And that'll make it 3rd and 4 from the 39-yard line. You got to keep this drive going. You don't want to give the ball right back to the Bears. They are red hot right now. Give the ball to the man, Gurley. Let's go. There you go, off tackle. Gurley, first down and then some. Up near the 48, 49-yard line. He's got 132 yards now. Just keep feeding the beast. It's been working for you. Don't switch it up now. Out of the shotgun again. Hall, play action, finds his man. It's Alex Darr, the backup quarterback, down to the 20-yard line. His second catch of the ball game, and that was a big one. That is a thing of beauty. I love seeing quarterbacks out here running routes, catching passes. Inside the red zone again. This is their 3rd trip into the red zone in this game. 6 plays, 61 yards, over 2 minutes off the clock for this current drive. Hall to throw. Man open in the flats. It's Gurley. Look out. Harris Gurley is going to find the end zone. Touchdown, T-Birds. His 3rd touchdown of the game. First receiving. And the Thunderbirds extend their lead back to 2 scores again. Tactera got there to stop him, but he was just a little bit too late. Freshman halfback just balling out tonight. Johnson's extra point is good, and it's 31-21. That was a 7-play, 81-yard drive. Took nearly 2.5 minutes off the clock. Bears defense has no answer for Harris Gurley right now. Streets and Mitchell to return. And this is going to go to Streets yet again. They've been kicking it to him all game long. And he's dropped around the 16. See if the ground attack can keep it going for the Bears. And they will come out in the shotgun set. Direct snap, double stack Rivers. He's going to pick up 4 yards. Three receivers to the bottom of the screen. Davis going to keep it himself. That's not the play, my guy. That is not the play. Now, if that was Darrell Stats in there at quarterback, he might still be running, because he is a speed burner. All right, 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Tyler Rocky is in at halfback. Davis going to throw it across the middle to Gavin Brady, the fullback. And that's incomplete. They're going to punt it away. Very quick 3 and out. Definitely not what they wanted to happen here. And Legursky launches it all the way to the 35-yard line. Jaquan Freeman brings it up past his own 40. See if Southern Utah can expand on this lead just a little bit. All in the shotgun with Lee and Gurley back there with him, and he's going to throw it deep down the left sideline. Caught by Jaquan Freeman at the 22 for the first down. 4 straight completions for Nicholas Hall, and that was just a ridiculous throw from the sophomore. Freeman going one-on-one with the All-American strong safety, Deacon Cooper. Lee and Gurley in the backfield again with Hall. And they're going to hand it off to the fullback. Brandon Lee somehow squeezes through for 4 yards. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. This is their 4th trip into the red zone today. 2 touchdowns and a field goal so far. And they'll have 2 tight ends on this set. Hall fires left side. That's Dwayne Haynes, the freshman, his first catch of the game, and he's running backwards. Not sure if he really knew what was going on that play. Loss of 5 for the tight end. Third and 11. Hall is going to look to take off, and he is dropped very quickly. And we're going to see another field goal attempt from Johnson to make it a 13-point ball game. He is perfect on the season. 7 of 7 with a long of 44. This is a 37-yard try. The kick is up, and he is still perfect. 8 for 8 on the year. And that's going to send us into the fourth quarter. Get your fours up in the chat, folks. Number 7, Southern Utah on top of the 20th ranked Northern Colorado Bears in Greeley, Colorado, 34-21. Just 6 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Bears need a big play on offense. Need a little bit of a spark. And this is Jada Streets again. They've just been kicking it to him non-stop. And there's a nice play dropping him at the 15. Thunderbirds nearly 300 yards of offense. Bears just, they're having a rough time. They only have 8 passing yards. And Davis will hand it off. Double stack Rivers again gets the carry and breaks the tackle, gets the first down. Adam Joseph to D-tackle, chasing him downfield for the stop. Come out in the shotgun with Rivers still in at halfback, and oh my goodness, it's a forced fumble, and it is recovered by Logan Tyler, and that might be the dagger right there, folks. Let's see who forced it. I didn't quite see the number on him. And it was Jericho Stevens, the junior defensive end, forcing it. And Logan Tyler, it's the first time I've called his name all night long. He gets the recovery. Thunderbirds might have just secured the 3-way tie at the top of the Pac-10 with that play. Matthews in at halfback. Hall's looking to throw it though. Hit as he throws, and that is somehow caught. Dwayne Haynes comes back for it. It looked like it was going to be picked off by Tech Theratrax, but the freshman tight end comes through and makes the play for his quarterback. This is their 5th trip into the red zone. 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. 2 tight ends set for Hall. Quarterback draw. He is somehow going to squeeze through for the touchdown. Unbelievable play. Thunderbirds with just ice in their veins. Just putting an end to the game. How did he squeeze through there? My goodness. That's going to make it a 20-point ball game with the extra point. With 5:16 remaining in the game. Turnovers, a big factor in the difference on the scoreboard for this ball game. 3 turnovers for the Bears, 0 for the Thunderbirds. Extra point up goods, 41-21. With a loss here, I believe this will be the Bears' 4th conference loss of the season. Thunderbirds will be 6-1 in conference play. Again, stick around after the game, folks. We are going to be taking a look at our Week 13 schedule as Darius Mitchell returns this kickoff up the left sideline and towards the middle, and a really good return from the senior halfback. But after the game, after we look at the stats and whatnot, we're going to take a look at our Week 13 schedule. We'll take a look at the new top 25, the Heisman watch list, take a look at conference standings, of course, as well. Shotgun set for Darrell Stats, who's in at quarterback now. Still plenty of time left. And here's a nice run. Jada Streets still going. He might be gone. Jada Streets to the house. What a run by the sophomore. My goodness, 63-yard run for the former 2-star halfback. And they close the gap just like that. Okay. This will make it a 13-point ball game. Making it interesting. I like it. Legurski's kick is up and good. 41-28. 5:03 to go in the game. Possible comeback. Anything's possible, man. Perhaps you were wrong. Maybe, Marvin. Maybe, buddy. And Legurski's kick is deep to Prince McCutcheon from the goal line. And he will get it up around the 20. And we'll see the offense take the field again for Southern Utah. Out of the shotgun. Gurley is in at halfback. I would just keep feeding the beast. And they're going to go quarterback draw. Hall breaks a tackle. Nicholas Hall past the secondary and finally brought down at the 41-yard line of Northern Colorado. What a run by the sophomore. Goodness gracious. Broke one tackle and wasn't touched again for another 30 yards. Same formation. Hall will try to throw it this time, and he finds his man. It's Alex Starr, and Alex Starr explodes up the sideline for the touchdown for Southern Utah. Unbelievable. You got to be kidding me. The backup quarterback with a 41-yard touchdown catch. Defenses are just sleeping at this point. What a play. Oh, my goodness. Alex Starr, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Johnson on for another extra point. This will be his 6th of the ball game. Plus his 2 extra points, and it is up and good. Defense is like 90s era whack games. Pretty much. I mean, of course, this is just like real life Pac-10 defenses right now. And the Thunderbirds kick it deep again. And it is Darius Mitchell. He will kneel this one down 6 yards deep in his end zone. Will the Bears quit, or will they just keep on trucking along? I formation set. Rivers back there at halfback. They're going to go triple option. Gavin Brady, the big fullback, up the middle. Look at the big man rumble and stumble all the way past midfield. What a run. It's the 33-yarder. Oh, my goodness. Audrey Ann, the freshman defensive end, she finally tracks him down. Oh, my. Ridiculous. Now the offenses are just clicking. Mitchell in at halfback. They're going to hand it off to the senior, and he's going to get near the first down marker. 257 rushing yards for the Bears in this game. And that'll bring up 2nd and inches with 4 minutes left in the ball game. I formation again with Rivers at halfback. And they'll hand it off to Rivers. He's got the first down. And brought down by the face mask by Audrey Ann. That's a 5-yarder.
Five-yard, 5 penalty, 1st down.
Head coach Noah Regier having a little discussion with the ref. How are you letting the backup quarterback embarrass you like this? Well, I mean, he's a really solid receiver as well. Shotgun set for Davis. Tyler Rocky's in at halfback. And they're going to go speed option. Davis pitches it out. Tyler Rocky's got the pitch up the right sideline. Almost breaks the tackle. Gets down at the 11. He's got 62 yards in the game on 4 tries. They're down by 20, but they are not going away, as Tyler Rocky runs over the ball boy. "28 trips to the red zone this season, 19 touchdowns, 5 field goals. Out of the shotgun, Davis to throw it. He's got 8 yards passing in the game, and that is overthrown. Very dangerous play. He's actually got 10 yards passing. The other pass of the game was Terrell's stats for -2 yards. There just has not been many openings for the passing game tonight. Davis, 5 wide receivers. He will throw it here, 100%. And over the middle, caught, and that is Eric Tavares. Touchdown, Bears. The junior halfback out there playing some receiver. And that was his first touch of the ball game. He gets it in for the touchdown. Back to a 2-score game. So make it a 13-point game. Their defense needs a quick 3 and out. Extra point is good from Legursky. 48-35. That was a 6-play, 80-yard drive. Took a minute and a half off of the clock. Can you see Hines' season stats after the game? Yeah. He's going to be on the Heisman watch list. We'll be taking a look at that. How you doing, Ray? How you doing, buddy? You called it a shootout? I know, Zachary. You did call it, buddy. And they're going to go onside kick. It's bouncing around. It is recovered by Southern Utah. Defense will have to take the field for the Bears. They need a quick 3 and out. And that has been really hard to come by for this defense. And oh my goodness, Jaquan Freeman gets a carry right up the middle for 7 yards. The Heisman Award, I like it. Second down and 3, 2:40 to go in the game. Watch for the off-tackle run for Cameron Matthews. And they will go off-tackle. Matthews is going to cut it right side, and he gets lit up by Bully Cooper, but he gets the first down. How are me and the kids? Well, kids are doing good. I got them this morning, but they got to go back to their mother tomorrow afternoon. So, you know, feels bad there. But we had a good day. How's your baby doing? Goal line set. They're going to hand it off. Harris Gurley jukes a man out. He's still juking people out. Harris Gurley's gone. That's the 50-burger for Southern Utah. And that is the dagger. Just unstoppable. That's his 4th touchdown of the game. 3 rushing, 1 receiving. Oh my goodness, those cuts were just filthy. Well, there's still 2 minutes left, guys. We're going to see some more scoring, 100%. Extra point is up and good. Johnson remains perfect on the season for field goals and extra points. 55-35. Every time Northern Colorado starts to close the gap, Southern Utah just has a really good drive. and just knocks the wind right out of him. Your ankles are hurting after that? Dude, those little cut moves were just filthy. This might be our highest scoring Pac-10 computer game. Streets will kneel down in the end zone. Bears will start the drive at their own 20. Got 90 combined points on the scoreboard right now. Terrell Stats is in at quarterback, and he'll look to throw it. Goes right side, setting up the screen, and Van Buren is going to lose another yard on that reception. I'm not sure about that play calling. Van Buren is a deep threat. You got to take a shot to him. They're going to go option. Terrell Stats escapes up the middle, runs a man over, gets the first down. Audrey and brings him down for 30. They're going to go option again. Stats with the fake pitch. He'll pick up 7 yards. 3 carries, 30 yards, and a touchdown in the game. Minute and a half to go. This game is all but over right now. And they're just going to keep going with the speed option. They're stuck in that one play no huddle offense. 13 sacks in the season for Doolin. That is just outstanding for a freshman. 3rd down and 4 for the Bears. Jada Streets, player of the game for the Bears. Harris Gurley, player of the game for Southern Utah. Davis looking to throw, deep shot, way downfield, and that is caught by the tight end, Smokey Callahan. Where has that been all game? You got to take those shots. Come on now. Beautiful play. Just a little bit too late, though. Davis 4 of 8, 51 yards and a touchdown. They will call a timeout. 59 seconds remaining in the game. Of course, stick around after the game as we take a look at our Week 13 schedule, the Heisman watch list, the new top 25, and conference standings, especially the Pac-10. Davis out of the shotgun. And he's pressured, hit as he throws, finds his man. That is Howard Bresnagale. Makes the reception, gets out of bounds, preserving a timeout. And they're at the 16-yard line. They're still fighting. Please stop taunting. What are you doing, my guy? You're down by 20. Stop it. Shotgun set. Tyler Rocky in at halfback. Davis to throw. Quick strike. Left side. Nobody's home. Eric Tavares is streaking down the left sideline, wide open in the end zone. And I'm not sure why he was going to the flats there, but he missed big time on that play. .69 passing yards. That's right, for the culture. He's going to ruin the culture right here, though. Never mind. Drop pass for Jada Streets. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Crowd letting him hear it now. Ron Kemp, what's going on, buddy? Yikes. It was actually a pretty good game. A lot of cool highlights in this game. Davis to throw it. Over the middle. Caught and dropped. Oh my goodness. Bresnagale, what are you doing, my guy? 4th down and 10. They got to go for it, right? They got to go for it. And they will keep the offense on the field. You never know in these games. You never know. 5 wide receivers. Logan Tyler's in the zone at middle linebacker. Davis looking to throw it to the end zone. Wide open. Smokey Callahan, touchdown, Northern Colorado. That is just a nightmare for Bill Stevens to try to cover him one-on-one. Look at the size difference between those two fellows. My goodness gracious. And back to a 2-score ball game. Only 39 seconds left, though. They got to get some onside kick magic, which, I mean, you know, if my thumbs were on the sticks right now, it's more often than not that I'm going to get that onside kick. I'm just saying. I'm that dude. 55-42. That was a 10-play, 80-yard drive. A minute 20 off the clock. They should have been throwing the ball like that all game long. Just too little too late, I think. But you never know. Crazy things can happen, especially in college football. Legursky for the onside kick. And it bounces around, but it is recovered by Southern Utah. And all they got to do is just run the rest of this clock out and get out of here with a dub. Watch Harris Gurley break another one for a touchdown. They will hand it off to him, and he's only going to get 2 yards up the middle. He's up to $170 for the game. 3 touchdowns, averaging 13 yards per carry. JP Parker, what's going on, buddy? You're a bit late. It's all good, man. You can always go back and rewatch the game. Gurley, another carry. He is dropped after maybe 1 yard. And the Bears call their final timeout of the ball game. And they're going to come out in the shotgun, surprisingly. Off tackle to the left, right here. Gurley cuts it up the middle, and he is stopped. But that is going to do it, folks. That is enough. They do not have to run another play. Again, don't leave the stream yet. After the game saves, we're going to take a look at the next week's matchups. The top 25, Heisman watch list, conference standings. There's an automatic first down. A little bit of frustration. Bears definitely showing some frustration. 55-42 is going to be the final here in Greeley, Colorado, guys. Big win for Southern Utah. We got a 3-way tie at the top of the Pac-10. UC Davis, San Diego, and Southern Utah all at the top. Bears showed a lot of fight. They wouldn't fully go away in the end there. We had a couple times where it was a 20-point lead, and they just kept fighting, clawing their way back in there. But the Thunderbirds just too much in this game. They had 3 takeaways, and that was the difference maker. Let's take a look at these stats real quick. 444 yards of offense for the Thunderbirds, 377 for the Bears. I think this is a pretty good computer game, all things considered. Just 82 passing yards for the Bears, 178 for the Thunderbirds. 3 sacks in the ball game altogether. Third down percentage was a little iffy. 3 fumbles lost for the Bears. No interceptions in the game, very surprising. And 8 total turnovers, 6 total punts. Both teams scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Just kept duking it out. Aiden Davis, 6 of 13, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Throw stats, 2 of 2, -3 yards. That is just amazing. Jada Street, 78 yards. Rivers with 76. Tyler Rocky with 62. Gavin Brady, the fullback, with 33 yards. Stats had 29. Mitchell had 13. Aiden Davis had 4. Stats had a touchdown. Streets and Rivers also had touchdowns. 2 fumbles for Aiden Davis. Feels bad. Callahan, 3 catches, 52 yards and a touchdown. Eric Taveras, 1 catch, 11 yards and a score. And a bunch of drops there at the bottom. Feels extremely bad. Van Barren, 2 catches, -3 yards. Both of his catches were screen passes, if I remember correctly. Which, that is not the type of receiver that he is. you got to take shots downfield to them. They had 4 drops for the receiving core. Jefferson allowed a sack. 9 pancakes, though, as well as Heath. Wesley Garber, what's going on, Wesley? 8 tackles for Bully Cooper. 8 tackles for Deacon Cooper. 6 for Tech Theratrax. The tight end had 2 tackles. Come on now. 5 tackles for a loss for the defense. 1 sack for Matt McNeil. Of course, no interceptions. Only 1 pass deflection. Forced fumble from Bully Cooper. Johnny Legursky, 6 of 6 extra points. 7 kickoffs, no touchbacks. He also punted 3 times for 114 yards. 1 inside the 20. Jada Streets returned the opening kickoff of the game. 98 yards untouched for the touchdown. Southern Utah, Nicholas Hall, 10 of 16, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really good game from him. Very efficient. Gurley, 176 yards on 15 carries, 3 touchdowns. Nicholas Hall had a touchdown as well with 57 yards. Matthews with 25. They counted one of Dwayne Haynes' receptions as a run for -5 yards. That's awkward. Alex Starr led the team in receptions and yards, 3 for 81 and a touchdown. Gurley had the other touchdown reception. And Brandon Lee had a drop. Look at the pancakes here. 13 for B.J. Jones at left guard. 13 for Brandon Redd at right guard. Bill Stevens, 7 tackles. He missed in pretty much the entire first quarter. And he has 7 tackles in this game. Unbelievable. 6 tackles for a loss for the defense. Hunter Doolin, he's just a beast, man. My goodness. These freshman linebackers are studs. Hit 2 sacks, no interceptions, no deflections for the defense. They did have 2 forced fumbles. Jericho Stevens, Logan Tyler. And they all recovered fumbles as well. And Shelton Jackson had the scoop and score. Ryan Johnson remains perfect on the season for field goals and extra points. 2 of 2 field goals, 7 of 7 extra points. 10 kickoffs, 3 touchbacks. Brazil, 3 punts, 126 yards, 42-yard average. Nothing crazy on returns. All right, guys, let's simulate the rest of Week 12 as we take a look at the players of the game. Harris Gurley, Nicholas Hall, and Shelton Jackson. Jada Streets, Bully Cooper, and Deacon Rivers. Yeah, Deacon Rivers. My goodness. Double stack Rivers, rather, at halfback. Okay, that was the final game of Week 12 altogether, so we'll be able to advance week, and it should save it right after, I believe. Because if it doesn't save, and then the game freezes, I will be a little bit sad. I'm not going to lie. Who do you guys think is going to win the Pac-10? It's a 3-team race right now. UC Davis, San Diego, Southern Utah. It's going to be really interesting. Now, UC Davis, they have 3 games left in the season, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. So they'll have plenty of opportunities. They just beat Portland State 45-17. Dayton struggled with Northern Iowa 24-20 this week. All right, let's save this real quick. Bryant is going to be hosting the Southern Jaguars. That is a non-conference game. Southern is in the SEC. Northern Colorado no longer ranked. They're 6-4 on the season. They'll be traveling to take on the Lumberjacks of Northern Arizona. The Jacksonville Dolphins, number 3 team in the country. They don't move up. They're going to be traveling to take on the Prairie View A&M Panthers. That is an SEC game. And UC Davis, number 10 team in the land, in the game of the week, traveling to Cedar City, Utah, to take on the Southern Utah Thunderbirds, who are now 6th in the country. Oh my. That's going to be a really good game. I can't wait to see that. A couple top 10 defenses going at it again. Yeah, I'm circling that one. That's my favorite game of the week coming up. I'm pretty excited for that one. Who do you guys think is going to win? UC Davis, Southern Utah. Predictions in the chat. Let's go. You think UC Davis is going to win the Pac-10? All right, let's take a look at the rest of Week 13. Sacramento State at San Diego, who finally clawed their way. They fought their way all the way from in the 90s, I believe, in preseason rankings, all the way to number 24. And they'll be taking on their rival, Sacramento State, in San Diego, California, in Week 13. Should be a good game. I'm looking forward to that one as well. Sam Houston State at number 4, North Dakota State, 10-1 in the season. This is the final regular season game for the Bison. So that is homecoming week for them against the Bearcats. Savannah State traveling to Orangeburg, South Carolina to take on the South Carolina State Bulldogs in ACC play. Cal Poly at Eastern Washington and Cheney, Washington. Okay. Southern Illinois at Dayton, who is now number 8 in the land. And that is it for Week 13 games, guys. There's only, 8 games? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Oh, 9 games. 9 games for Week 13. So I'm looking forward to that slate. Take a look at the Sports Illustrated. When it counts, North Dakota State 10-1, 7-0 in conference. Triumphs over number 8, South Dakota State. That was just an absolute domination of a game. All right. The top 25. Let's look at it, folks. Speed is determined to prove that the Bison belong in the top 10. All right, so VMI still number 1. No surprise there. UTEP, Jacksonville. North Dakota State jumps up 1 spot due to Grambling State losing to Prairie View A&M. Buffalo moves up 1. Southern Utah as well. San Jose State jumps up 2 spots to number 7. Dayton to 8. Norfolk State, UC Davis. Grambling falls 7 spots. Savannah State goes up 2 spots. Youngstown State, Ball State, Florida Atlantic, South Dakota State drops 8 spots after getting shut out at home by the Bison. Central Michigan, Boise State, Montana, Prairie View A&M, Bryant Bulldogs, Cal Poly Mustangs. They dropped 9 spots after losing to San Diego. Southern Jaguars at 23, San Diego at 24, and New Mexico at number 25. That is the top 25, folks. Yes, sir, Ron, you do have your quarterback. Dorian Wura does return for the Dayton Flyers. The offense is going to look completely different in that game. Heisman watch list. Heisman Buzz Gross. Speed has rushed for 1,837 yards and 29 touchdowns in his junior year. He has been so amazing this season. And that's why he's at number 1. He also has 33 catches, 615 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So 34 total touchdowns for Zoomer Speed. Michael Hines, 2,267 passing yards, 1,202 rushing yards, 48 total touchdowns. Outstanding. And he is at number 2. Harris Gurley just zooms his way back into the top 5. He wasn't even on this list, but he's back in, and he is at number 3. He's got 23 touchdown runs, over 1,400 yards, 5 touchdown receptions, just 12 catches for 273 yards. That game against Northern Colorado that we just witnessed is a big reason why he just jumped way up like that. Justin Hobbs is actually going to fall down after a 3-touchdown performance against Sam Houston State. Wasn't really that spectacular, but he's got 42 touchdowns on the season, nearly 2,500 passing yards, almost 500 rushing, but not nearly as impressive as Speed or Hines. Cam Sanders, 23 touchdown runs, but he has no shot. He's only got 2 catches, 35 yards. You've got to have more than just one particular stat. All right, guys, that is the Heisman watch list. It's definitely going to be one of our guys, which is, it's really no surprise at this point. So much talent on these squads. All right, conference standings. The ACC, the Atlantic. Okay, so Bryant has secured the Atlantic Division, even with 2 conference losses. I like it. So we will see Bryant take on Norfolk State in the ACC championship game. That is going to be an interesting one. Norfolk State beat Savannah State this season. Man, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a good game. And Youngstown State, who do they play? They don't play anybody else. Okay. And Dayton lost to Western Illinois. I don't know if Dayton can win the win the Big Ten again. They didn't win it last season. Montana won last season. But Dayton still got to the title game. That's going to be crazy if they don't get the Big Ten title 2 seasons in a row. The Big 12, it's going to be VMI and North Dakota State in the title game. That's going to be a really good game. Just one loss combined between those two schools. The Big East, I mean, that's 4-team race still right now. Conference USA, UTEP still undefeated. Their next game, oh, they just barely beat Tennessee State 35-28. My goodness gracious. But they'll be traveling to take on the Lumberjacks of Stephen F. Austin. See if they can pull off that upset. That is also a conference game, I believe. Yes, it is. Conference USA West. Independence, 0 teams going to make a bowl game. Wow. The MAC, Buffalo is going to win the East. And out in the West, Ball State and Central Michigan both tied for number 1 right now. Mountain West, Colorado State at the top of that. Looks like they're going to win it. I don't think UNLV has 1 game left against New Mexico. Colorado State plays Buffalo. That's going to be interesting. The Pac-10, Southern Utah, San Diego, UC Davis, and Cal Poly with an outside shot at it, possibly. Well, no, I don't think they do, because if UC Davis beats Southern Utah, they'll be 7-1. Yeah, there's no shot. So it's a 3-team race. See, San Diego's got 2 games left on the season, just 1 Pac-10 game, and that is against Sacramento State this week. So let's see. If San Diego wins, they'll be 7-1 on the season in conference play. And it doesn't matter if Southern Utah or UC Davis wins. No matter what, one of them is going to be 7-1 as well. So we'll have a 2-way tie at the top. Now, what are the losses for these schools? That is the question. We'll go over that in a moment. SEC, Grambling State. Okay, if Jacksonville loses this game to Prairie View A&M coming up, I don't think they'll go into the title game. So that could get a little crazy as well. Sun Belt, Florida Atlantic, San Jose State, and Boise State at the top of the WAC. All right, let's take a look at the schedules for San Diego, UC Davis, and Southern Utah. Okay, so San Diego lost to Southern Utah, so they would need the Thunderbirds to lose. And Southern Utah lost to Cal Poly. And UC Davis lost to San Diego. Okay, so if UC Davis beats Southern Utah, I would fully expect San Diego to win that conference if they beat Sacramento State. So if you're a Toreros fan, you have to root for the Aggies in Week 13. You have to. Oh my goodness. And if Southern Utah wins, they're going to win the conference, right? Yeah, because they beat San Diego. So it doesn't matter. So if they win, it doesn't matter if San Diego wins or not. The Thunderbirds will win the conference. Now for UC Davis, let's see. If they do win that game, they need San Diego to lose. So, oh my goodness. It's going to be so crazy. This Week 13 is going to decide the Pac-10, guys. My goodness. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream tonight. I hope you enjoy the insanity that is the Pac-10 every season, in and out. It's just ridiculous every season. I can't believe it. But if you guys did enjoy this stream, please slap the like button on your way out of the stream. Subscribe if you're new, and join our Discord community so you can get yourself on one of our wacky Pac-10 schools, or maybe you want to play for, the Big 10, the Big 12, ACC, SEC, all that fun stuff. But let's see, what's today? Today's Saturday. I'll be having some games Monday during the day, I believe, for Week 13, guys. So our next games right here. We'll have the Bryant Bulldogs versus Southern Jaguars, a top 25 showdown. Northern Colorado looking to rebound after just losing to Southern Utah. Jacksonville at Prairie View A&M. That is a huge game. Jacksonville cannot afford to slip up there. And then we'll have UC Davis at Southern Utah for Game 4 of the week. I cannot wait for that game. I can't wait for the San Diego game. There's so much riding on both of those games. But until Monday during the day with Bryant and Southern Utah, I will see you guys in the Discord community. Take it easy, guys.